Welcome back, gamers, to yet another Candy Eggs cringe stream. This time I am playing Roblox Prior Extinction with my good old buddy, go pal, Stinky Smallathan.
Mm.
Oh my goodness, that was so smelly.
Yeah.
So, they are playing as the Gigantoraptor, so I am going to go ahead and join them. What was your group? Was it Meow?
It was Nya.
Yeah, very close.
Everybody in that chat is being so polite and happy.
As they should be.
So,
I gotta be sure to collect those dank daily rewards. Those dankest of delectable delights.
that's what your name is.
That's what your name is. Just kidding, your name is Cringy Small Stank.
Rude.
There it is. Gigantoraptor. Skins. I'm the female and the bandit, yes. This hot take Prior Extinction on Roblox is unironically one of the best, most functional dinosaur survival games out there.
No, it's the best, most functional dinosaur game. It's a Roblox game, the best one.
Is it snowing? There's miscellaneous blue particles. Oh, no, it's just rain. Okay. I'm going to attempt to join your pack. There is Nya. Now I am in it. If you could please boost me to 2nd rank, that would be Omega PogChamp.
Oh, okay.
Good job, Ethan. But yes, this game is very fun. It functions very well. It's not boring like the Isle. The only issue is that it is a Roblox game and many people have horrendous connections, so the fights look strange and disconnected. But they look that way in the Isle too, so whatever. Ooh, there is an enemy territory next to us. The Gigantoraptor in this game is a territorial creature.
Yes.
What are the scopes? What do we got? Do you know what the enemy territory is?
Nope.
Alrighty. Is there any particular direction you are expanding the territory in?
Nah, just the places that I'm just kind of wandering, and then if I find a place that doesn't have a territory, then I just stink.
Excellent. I am going to unstink quickly. I will alert you if anything happens. But this game is very nice because creatures actually have social requirements. Now, as the Gigantoraptor, we are not particularly social, but we can exist in groups of 2. And that is what we are doing right now. We are going to upkeep a territory so that we can hopefully get a nest, and if you would like to, create a babythin.
I want to make a babythin.
Oh my goodness. I am going to retire to this little cave bit and sleep for a little bit because it is pretty cold. But I really do enjoy... Somebody's over there. I think I'll be fine for a little bit. I really do enjoy the social requirements in this game because it forces, unlike the Isle, it deters mix packing, which always kind of ruins the point of it being an ecosystem. And it makes it so other players playing your species kind of have to interact with you, or alternatively, kind of have to not be around you. And the Gigantoraptor is one where, outside of our group of 2, we are not allowed to be next to each other. It's very cool, very fun. We also have to do things like sleep and bathe, and that is very fun. And those are both ways to ensure that the game can't just devolve into fighting everyone all the time. You are punished for fighting too much. What are you saying?
Somebody says then P to assert dominance.
Good. Oh, actually, I should open up the chat so we can look at that. Sun is being harassed by cicadas.
Well,
Roblox chat sure is Roblox chatting. I am not so good at stinking, but I'm going to go ahead and taste some of these Sablites. Now, this game does have a diet system. It
no,
is.
don't eat the Sableye. Oh wait, never
Oh,
mind. It's the wrong thing.
oh my goodness. The diet system in this game is very different from the Isle, but I think probably better. It is not visually intuitive, but once you get the hang of it, it is much better. Unlike the Isle,
It
where
how to
you
play the
kind of.
game.
What was that?
It tells you how to play the game.
This is true. This game does indeed have instructions. Unlike the Isle, which has like visual indicators of when you are eating things you're supposed to and when you aren't, this game does have a nutrition stat, so it will tell you if you eat things you don't like, but it will not tell you if you eat things you don't care whether you like them or not. Which means that it's sort of like a bonus that if you are, especially an herbivore, if you know what your species likes, you get buffs. As opposed to the Isle, where if you don't already know how to play your species, you just lose and die.
Yeah,
Ooh, that enemy territory is like right next to us.
I'm too busy eating corpses.
That's what you do every day. That's completely normal. That's not even about the game. Oh, actually, my little character is in front of my stats. Let me move that. Let me. Oh yeah, let's scooch that up.
Oh my goodness, oh, tiny, small.
Oh my goodness, is there a tiny Smollethan?
Yes.
Good. I completely forgot what I was talking about.
Oh, it's an allosaur.
Oh my goodness. The Allosaurus army here to be obnoxious again. The last time we played this, a group of Allosaurus wouldn't stop being obnoxious. It was
I
very
was trying
funny.
to stomp on it so I could eat it, but it ran away.
Good. The Gigantoraptor is very fun to play as. It has this psychological aspect to it, to where its noises, which we are sure to show off at some point, its
I've been
noises are
showing them
very
off.
intimidating. And a
My
lot
social
of
was going down, so I made the sound, and then immediately my social went back up.
good. Ain't that just the way? And yes, we do not like being around very certain species, but especially carnivores we do not like. Carnivores and our own species, when they are not in our group, make our social go down very fast. And that is the system the game uses to prevent mix packing, as well as overpacking. I would like to
Mega pack.
poopies. You poopies to expand your territory, which is very fun. For the time being in Prior Extinction, you can drink salt water, which is funny.
I don't think they'll ever change that because of Roblox physics.
They probably would just have to make salt water like one level below the fresh water, and it's just a stark different color.
Ooh.
I'm going to go ahead and go out and look for some tasty foods, which is not the best decision considering we are diurnal, as you can see by the fact that I cannot see very well.
We're crepuscular. You can come
Oh,
over to where I am.
oh, I am fine. Also, I don't know where you are. Oh, wait, I am walking to where you are. That Smollethan better hide, or else I'm gonna vor them. I'll vor
Yeah,
you.
I'll do it.
I'm doing it. I missed.
I'll do it, and I'll make it look like a bloody accident.
I did it. Oh, it's the Allosaurus that ran away from you.
Oh,
Ev,
eat it.
I did. The Smolethans, they simply they should abscond. They should hide or something. It just walked right up to me.
We're playing with children and you know this.
This is true. Also, at the top right corner, you can see that I did just attack something, and it makes it so I believe I have to sleep much more regularly. Like, it makes the sleep drain a lot. Tasty osmundiferns. Are the osmundas ones that we like, or ones that are neutral, actually?
Oh.
They are neutral. I should be looking for glech.
I'm so full of flesh right now.
Good.
Probably Glike.
That actually, I'm pretty sure they say that in BBC's Walking with Dinosaurs now that you said glycanaceae.
Please, for the love of God, let me eat you.
No. Since we are playing a dinosaur game, would you like to tell the hypothetical children who should probably not be children watching? Because I swear.
I'm more golden idiot.
Good. Oh yes, and tasty. Like, would you like to tell the singular audience member who's watching after this is streamed? Would you like to tell them about your favorite dinosaurs?
And anti-ornithines.
Oh my goodness, do you want to explain what those are?
No.
Iconic.
The more people that don't know more about them, the better I am at than everybody else at knowing what they are.
Okay, Serpentitis.
Except for like the two researchers that exist for an anti-ornithines. Are mega poggers, and I appreciate them very much.
Do you want to say your favorite dinosaur?
Stork.
Yes. Their favorite dinosaur is Sternus whatever it is.
Vulgaris.
Sternus vulgaris. That is such a mean name.
Yeah. Their nickname in England is Stinker.
That's your name.
Accurate. The babies have like a really a very specific smell to them, and it's really strong. And then they lose it as they're adults. I don't know why the babies smell.
Oh, for context, everyone, we're talking about European starlings.
No, we're talking about common starlings. European starlings are the nominate subspecies.
You're gay.
And people don't seem to realize that that's the subspecies name.
I did not realize that that was the subspecies for vulgaris.
It's Sternus vulgaris vulgaris. To nominate subspecies. Just like 13 subspecies or something. Believe it or not, they don't all live in Europe.
Good.
Stork.
Stork. My favorite dinosaur.
Chicken.
Under the recognition that we do not know what colors or exactly what fossil dinosaurs looked like, my favorite is the dark-winged trumpeter, Sophia dextralis, subspecies that arguably is a population and not a genetic subspecies. The one with black wings, I like that one. Or they're not black, they're like dark brown.
What else is dark brown?
Your mom.
Dirt.
The dark-winged trumpeter. Actually, I should explain what a trumpeter is. A trumpeter is like a crane with the niche of a chicken. What?
Yeah. And it lives in a jungle.
This
which chickens also do, so I guess they're both accurate. I need to sleep, so I'm just gonna like hide in a bush.
Okay. I should probably speed as well. I'm gonna do a little bit of stinkage.
I stunk while sitting down. That was so funny. And now I am curled up in my stink.
I'm going to sit on you and then sleep also. But yeah, I really like trumpeters, specifically the dark-winged trumpeter. They are beautiful. They have the cutest babies in the world, and they make funny sounds. Unlike, apparently they're called trumpeters because it sounds like they're farting, but that is not even close to what they sound like. They sound like silly little balloons. They go like woo, 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 in the middle of going kick, 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 like making clicky noises. I love them. That is much more accurate. Also, trumpeters were kind of brought to fame by the paleo community, paleo fandom, whatever you want to call it, because of Kai Hong.
Recently.
Would you like to
Yeah.
talk about Kai Hong?
Nobody draws it right.
Would you like to elaborate?
People don't, I don't know if they don't know how or they just don't have the time or want to. But oh, hold on. But people don't read the studies that like actually go into detail about how they work, so they just read like draw based on what other people have drawn or what other people or like yeah, what other people have put on Wikipedia. So Kaihong is drawn incorrectly. I have never seen an actual like a correct illustration of it because all of the information on the color is it's mapped out like very well throughout the entire body, but it's not drawn properly in media despite how popular it is, because all of that information is found on the supplemental information, which people usually don't read because it's all like the math and the like the program settings and stuff they put stuff on, but that also usually has very good information. So if you ever want to do paleo, read. It's hard to digest, but like ask people questions, Google the definitions of words, and it'll make a lot more sense the more you do it. Yeah, I kind of had to teach myself how to do it in high school, and it's been a very useful skill for drawing. But yeah, so it's a very cute little animal. It's the size of a starling, which like the American robin or a European blackbird
There's,
size.
for some reason, people think it's really big, which is hilarious, just knowing how tiny, tiny, small baby it is.
Yeah, it's really tiny. um, which is like one of the bigger problems. And then not understanding how iridescence works, which like to be fair, that is kind of a difficult concept to grasp. I don't blame people, but still, it's a pretty big trend within the community to not like the people who like to draw dinosaurs either professionally or just like as amateurs, or a hobby. They just tend not to really understand um, anatomy and like the basics of like researching your thing that you're wanting to draw
Yes.
instead just like going based on what other people do and like trends and stuff.
I
Yeah.
hate paleo art trends so much. I will die
Mm.
on the hill of people not understanding how adressor bills work. By the way, we are going to pronounce words in cursed ways, but they are the correct ways, so get wrecked.
I have
What is
uh
that?
I don't know, but I'm yelling at it. I have like a vested uh like interest in etymology, specifically for scientific terminology. So like a lot of stuff that especially when it becomes popular or popularized, um a lot of pronunciations get warped just because people either don't know or don't care how to pronounce things. So a lot of like even dinosaur is the correct pronunciation, which is more common in Europe than the US where we live. Um, but yeah,
Would you like to go
I
over
know.
some other cursed pronunciations?
Oh, and there's things like Archaeopteryx is actually pronounced Archaeopteryx, and yeah, a lot of the Greek words, people like to pronounce it like it's English or like it's Latin, but which I guess could technically be considered the correct way to say it, because you should default to Latin if you like. That's technically correct. But another technical correct way to say it, which is more popular in the scientific community now that we're adding more indigenous knowledge to the body of research, is saying things based on their like parents' language. So there's a lot of words that because Greek is such an ancestral part of science that there's a bunch of words that have Greek like ancestry, like Deca and Terix and or Terix and Ornith and stuff like that. So very basic words that are in a lot of dinosaur names and other animal names in general. Oh, the fog looks cool. Why is it yellow? Anyway,
It's the stink fog.
oh,
It's
it's
coming
the
from
sun's
you.
coming out. The sun's coming out. Um, yeah, so a lot of stuff is pronounced incorrectly just based on people's misunderstanding of like where the words come from. And to be fair, it's it's something that I had to like look into quite a bit to like learn, and I'm definitely still pronouncing things wrong that I just haven't researched yet. But yeah, so that's why we pronounce things wrong. Is just we I'm interested in etymology, and I'd like to pay homage to the ancestral or the original way of pronouncing things, just because it seems more polite, I guess. I don't know.
I think it's
It's more
fun.
accurate.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's also cool to learn more about different languages just in general.
because especially regarding dinosaurs, they are such a worldwide thing, and I think that different countries and different places of the world should have passion and I guess patriotism for the organisms that are discovered in the places that they are. So I think that their languages should be represented. Like how a lot of people get, I'm gonna say a bad word in Roblox. A lot of people get piss baby when Chinese words are in dinosaur names, but they should be. So many, especially in Mongolia, were just stolen by white people and named really horrible names.
Oh, on a related note, um, I mentioned before how people usually default to Latin for pronouncing things. Latin's a dead language. We don't actually know how it's pronounced. It's all based on what the church, the Christian church has more or less preserved, but even the pronunciations that the church uses is inaccurate to how it was originally pronounced. So it's more accurate to pronounce it the way that it was originally done, even though the traditional um like norm was to pronounce things in what we thought they would be in Latin. So like I don't know, it's more accurate to say it in the source language than it is to just default to Latin or Americanizing the pronunciation based on like what it phonetically looks like.
While you were saying that, I think it was an Allosaurus came up and I just intimidated it away. Intimidated. That's the fun of being the Gigantoraptor in this game is we just sound intimidating, are tall, we pretend like we're scary, what like a goose does, and people believe it.
So that like geese aren't actually scary.
I love geese so much. They look like stupid boats. I can't be scared of them.
If you do F in heavy fog, the fog goes away and you can see everything.
I noticed. I had just sniffed.
I was looking for corpses.
Is this a de-stink? Yes.
Oh, also, in this game, we are literally the only dinosaur where children are afraid of us. So it's really fun to play this one, even though we're like kind of functionally weak. We do a lot of damage, but we also can die pretty easily. But like, even large dinosaurs are terrified of us, and they don't even try to go near us, even though they could probably reasonably kill us if they wanted to.
It's very
Especially if they
funny.
want to. Yeah.
The psychological aspect is just hilarious to me. It's just like real dinosaurs. We just pretend like we're scary and we are tall and people believe it.
It makes it more realistic, but I wish it was like that for the rest of the dinosaurs, but it's only this one, just the big scary duck thing. Ancestral human fear of swans.
Yeah, a lot of people, especially as the Diplodocus that we were playing a lot, um, everyone would just attack us all the time. Everyone would just walk up and bite us. Everyone would just attempt it and then die or kill us. Whereas with this one, people would just go like, "Oh, zooey mama, that's a look at all those chickens." They'll just scamper off into the darkness.
It's very funny.
Oh, I need to destink now.
Cool.
I promise though, action will eventually happen. We're just
Yeah.
we're just going around protecting our little territory. I lost where the stink was. Why am I bad at this?
Do you need help?
I don't think so.
Okay, then I'm not gonna help you.
Rude.
Hey, I asked and you answered.
I am no longer in the territory. It's in the territory. That's something that I know.
Ooh, corpse. Sit. 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 Sit.
So anyways, while I'm being lost, we are playing as Gigantoraptor, and if you, oh look, there's the corpse you were just noting. Vor, vor, vor.
Oh, I'm eating a different corpse.
Oh, I found this one.
Good.
I will say one of my least favorite things about this game is the corpses do spawn randomly.
Yeah,
It makes
we should
it,
at least have to hunt AI or something.
yeah.
Something.
I think there should be AI species. That would be really fun. Because if you make AI that is a species you can be, it would just confuse everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see now. I should be able to find the de-stinkening after I get a sippy. But anyways, my favorite group of dinosaurs are... What are you? Why are you making that noise? I'm just gonna ignore you because I am a megafaunal entity. My favorite group of dinosaurs is probably the Lambeosaurine hadrosaurs. Adrosaurs. That's right, silent H. um, but the Oviraptorosaurs are probably my second favorite group of dinosaurs. And Gigantoraptor, or Giganoraptor, whatever you want to pretend that it is, it has very interesting... I don't either. Granted, you're the one who researches all this, and then I just copy what you say, because you go, actually, and then you slap me on the head, and I start bleeding.
Triceratops. Ceratopsians. You say no, and then you eventually start using them.
Yes. The history of Oviraptorosaurs is very interesting, as one of the first ones discovered was Oviraptor Phyloceratops. You may notice its name means beautiful crest. To this day, it does not have the top of its head, so it's named after something that may or may not exist. Some fin that may or may not exist. And some fin that is very funny to me is that a lot of times when talking about dinosaurs, people just refuse to even attempt or bring up names that are not in Latin or Greek when it comes to science. So you may have heard, yes, well, Oviraptor was discovered on a nest of eggs, and people thought that it stole the eggs, but actually it turned out it was its own eggs. That was not Oviraptor. That was, I'm gonna butcher its name, Shittipati.
You got it.
It's that. Oviraptor
That's the first time you've ever correctly said it.
Oviraptor is hilariously poorly understood, but Shittipati, did I do it right again?
Yeah, you did.
Pog.
I'm impressed.
Is both much larger and much better known. The Oviraptorosaurs are also...
Somebody else's territory.
What?
This is somebody else's territory, but I stunk on it. And now the thing's orange instead of red. Also, this is raw and you probably shouldn't be eating it.
Oh, rude.
Well,
So Shittipati is... Oh, I got the raw stink. Is significantly larger than Oviraptor, and you may notice if you are a paleo fan that Shittipati is actually in a lot of animations and not Oviraptor, even if they call it Oviraptor. And there was a noise from somewhere. as I go silent because we're being animals. In animations, like one that you have not been forced to see actually is Planet Dinosaur. Planet Dinosaur, I think that's what it's called. They're all named the same thing.
Yeah.
Um, the one with Velociraptor that's named like White Feathers something.
Oh, it was like
Shitipati.
white tip. That
White
that
Tip,
that
yes.
Velociraptor one. Yeah,
I
that was
started showing it to you, but then it was one of the ones
not
where it's narrated by a famous person. I could not stand it.
the evil one we shan't name showed it to me.
Oh, ew. Of course she'd
Yeah.
like that one. What a bitch. Huge bitch.
Huge.
But in that
Oh my god,
episode,
she's literally just Vriska.
Homestuck reference.
She-
God, I hate
Oh,
Vriska.
there it is. Or
What
maybe
is it?
more like it's like Mina and Vriska
Oh, that's like
fused.
the only thing that can outspeed us.
Oh.
That's like the one the game specifically tells us can outspeed us. Okay, but you see, we just pretend like we can beat it, and it goes away.
Yeah.
So that is Shitipati. I think I did it wrong that time.
Yeah, no, you're doing it good.
Oh, it's behind you, but I'm looking at it. I think it wants to attack us. I'm gonna go elsewhere.
Oh god, there's two of them. Oh, it's running from the other one.
I'll just go. We'll just go over here. Because remember, our attack doesn't work when we're under this.
Oh yeah.
Be careful.
Be careful, because we've been.
But that sort of thing also happens with Troodon, where people just refuse to say names that aren't the standard Greek and Latin. I'm stuck on this tree. Nobody noticed. Oh my god.
Oh. Our territory's degrading, lol.
I'm gonna unstuck real quick. The aisle could really use an unstuck button.
Oh, deal.
Troodon. Actually, no, I'm not going to talk about Troodon yet. I need to finish talking about Oviraptorosaurs. So, Shitipati. Oviraptor is barely known from anything. It's stupid. I love it, though. There are two main groups of Oviraptorosaurs, which, again, they are endemic to the northern hemisphere, which just makes them very interesting to me. Oh, God. I just unstuck directly next to that thing.
Jesus Christ.
It's fine. They got jump scared. I'm going back to our territory. There's so many carnivores right now.
There's so many islands in the phone.
So, Shitipati and Oviraptor have been known for a very long time. What has not been known for a very long time is Gigantoraptor. And what should be clarified is...
Oh, there's two big uns near me. I'm gonna make loud sounds.
What should be clarified is that Oviraptorosaurs were assumed to be fairly small dinosaurs for a very long time because, you know, they're generally the size of, like, gazelles. They're not particularly large. There are some that are larger than others by a hilarious amount when you put them next to each other. Since they both look like birds, it kind of looks funny when they're that different in size. But Gigantoraptor was discovered, and Gigantoraptor is many, 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 many times larger than all of the other known Oviraptorosaurs at the time. They're kind of approaching. I'm gonna try and get them to fall down this hole. That would be funny.
That would be funny.
There's three. We should be able to outspeed them.
I think they're gonna fight each other.
Under the assumption that nothing goes wrong, I'm gonna keep talking. So Gigantoraptor was discovered. It is extremely fragmentary. It's fragmentary. What we do know about Gigantoraptor is it has hilariously long legs, which means it is cursorial. It runs fast. It's adapted for running. It has pretty large hands, which is
Where'd the third one
standard.
go?
It went over into the bushes.
What just ran at you?
It was another Gigantoraptor, I think.
Why is there another Gigantoraptor?
Can you try and tell it to go away? It's making our social crash. I told them in the chat. Hopefully they read. Gigantoraptor is very large. Its face is not known, only its jaw is. So its head, this head shape that everybody knows Gigantoraptor from, is a paleoart meme. Isn't that funny? Stop, Megafact. We should go away from the carnivores and stuff.
They're following us, though.
Oh, I think the Carnotaurus just attacked. The drama we've been waiting for.
I don't like the draw. I just want to build my territory.
All of my stats are really
Gigantoraptor,
low.
leave us alone.
I'm gonna... Yeah, did you hit it?
Yeah.
My buttons aren't working.
What?
My buttons aren't working.
Oh.
I'm gonna unstuck and see what happens. But yeah, Gigantoraptor's head and that iconic crest that everybody knows Gigantoraptor from is entirely a fabrication. It is a paleoart meme. Isn't that fun?
Oh.
And Gigantoraptor is also neat because there are two groups of oviraptorosaurs. There are the oviraptorids, which are more closely related to things like Oviraptor. These are generally fairly small and seed-eating adapted. And what are called the canagnathids, like Gigantoraptor. Gigantoraptor is the first canagnatid discovered, which is funny because it's extremely basal and also extremely large. But the canagnathids are generally larger than the oviraptorids and are adapted for folivory, or eating leaves. And although a lot of dinosaurs have been gamified to honk and back, a lot of people... What?
When you use scientific terms, you give a definition for them. I completely forget that other people aren't as total nerds as we are. So, if anybody has a question about what I say, just ask. I'm happy to explain, but I probably will forget to explain things.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh, my buttons aren't working still. I need to relog. Do you want to run somewhere safer than this for them?
Just go underneath here. Nobody goes over here.
Okay.
Just safe log and then rejoin.
Yes,
go
indeed.
again.
So the canagnathids are actually my favorites, although I am biased because the best known canagnathid, Anzu Wailai, is my favorite one. Oh yeah, dinosaurs are
That's
gamified. What?
That's the one in Saurian.
Yes, you are so smart for it.
Fight.
Because dinosaurs have been so gamified, oviraptorosaurs are kind of shoved into this, oh, I am being attacked. Stop. I am going to die, probably. You should run away, though.
It ran off the moment it realized I wasn't next to you. Or I was next to you.
They are so
Don't
rude.
stay in the water.
I'm not. I'm trying to safe log. None of my buttons are working.
I'll stand next to you.
Okay. What was I talking about? They also didn't do as much damage as I thought they did.
Or
Um, oh yes, we are
watching.
gamified. Dinosaurs are gamified for some reason, which is fun for categorization and the tism, but not very good for treating animals. Please safe log. Okay, there it goes. But it's not very good for understanding the animals as animals. Although games like this like to go, oh well, this is an omnivore now. I make it eat meat because this is omnivore. There is actually no evidence for that. Other than they have a beak and not teeth, so we can't really tell if they're omnivores or herbivores. Like all like all herbivores, they would probably eat meat and stuff. Something keeps touching me and won't let me safe log.
I was a baby Gigantoraptor. It's trying to be your friend, and I'm stepping on it so it'll go away.
Good. So Caenagnathids in general were probably fullivorous herbivores, like geese. Is that thing back again?
No.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
back
it
again.
is. Okay. God, why are there so many? Ugh.
My head is not broken anymore. I'm still in
Oh,
combat.
I'm
Oh
gonna
my god.
die.
Uh-oh, Stink, are you stuck in there?
Mm-hmm.
I will die too, then we will be babies.
Wait, don't die. I stopped bleeding. Oh, I died.
Uh-oh,
God, it's
Stink.
annoying.
That is okay, we will be baby thins now.
Okay.
My buttons still don't work. I don't know why that happened. I'll just let this kill me then.
You should try and kill it.
No, like my buttons don't work. I can't interact with anything.
Oh.
I can't make noise or attack or anything.
Oh.
Still, this is more functional than the aisle. Uh,
Do you want to play as a different one, or?
okay, what do you want to be?
Oh.
While you are looking at stuff, I'm going to finish talking about the
Oh,
Overaptorosaurs.
sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. Bup, 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 bup. That was a
I
cringe
want to
way to
press our.
die. Okay, that was a cringe way to die, being unable to do anything, but
Wait. I
oh
want to
well.
be one that, uh, um,
That what?
uh, that's territorial.
A territorial one? Do you want to be Protoceratops?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to start a group?
I need to find it first. Okay.
But yeah, Caenagnathids were probably fullivorous herbivores, even though video games and like fact sheets and stuff like to go, oh well, it's an omnivore. We don't have any evidence for that. They probably would have eaten small animals like herbivores like to do, but they are, as far as you can tell from their mouths, fullivorous. And oviraptorids, like Oviraptor and Shitipati, are seed adapted. That is why they look like parrots. And that is also why it is a paleoart meme that I hate, to draw animals without cheeks, even though they have them. All birds have cheeks. I don't know why people like to say they don't. They have them. They aren't mammal cheeks in the same way that when I say dinosaurs have ears, I don't mean they have pinnae. They don't have mammal ears. They have dinosaur ears. Dinosaurs have dinosaur cheeks, not mammal cheeks. And Oviraptorids in life would have looked like funny parrots. They do not have that cursed frown that everybody likes to draw on them. That'll pretty much do it on that. Are you being the Protoceratops?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I will be
I'm
a
an
female.
elder.
Good. I don't know what I am. Did you make a
Well,
group?
yeah.
Good. Oh my goodness, there's someone in the chat. Hello, Ray. How long ago did you type that? A minute ago. That's not too bad. Oh, I'm an adult. Also. Ray, unfortunately, we just lost both of our Gigantoraptors to being bugged. Or at least I did while being bugged, and my buddy was trying to protect me, but that is fine because now we are going to be Protoceratops. Okay, well I can bite stuff now. My menu, however... Oh god. Why am I still walking forward? Okay. Pack. There are no packs to join. Are we still in the same server? We are. Did you make a pack already?
Let me check. Oh, it didn't say I made one. Here, let's do that again. Okay, that should work.
Oh, Ray, don't worry about that. The Gigantoraptor is our favorite one to play, and the babies are so cute, and their little animation is so nice, it is perfectly fine. They actually,
What?
although we can't look at it right now because we're deciding to be the Protoceratops, the Gigantoraptor's animation as a baby actually walks with the range of motion that they had, whereas a lot of people animate dinosaurs like they have human hips, where their thigh moves way, way too much and they look really stupid. But they should have silly little pitter-patter beats.
Yes! You're in your pizza, you're pattering.
You're in the pizza pattering.
It's your pats.
Am I eldering? Yes, I am currently eldering. I am not an elder. Where am I? I am on a mountain. Do, 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 do. Oh, also, hello, Mr. Alligator Guy. That great Cardo indeed. I tried to tell them in the chat that I was trying to relog because I couldn't interact with anything, but that's fine. I have no idea how to get down here. I might delete myself on accident. Forgot how the jump worked in this game. I'm fine though.
Reviving.
We're vibing. Is that water I can stand on? We're going to find out a way. The Gigantoraptor baby is so adorable in this game, right?
Yes.
Okay, so for context, I am in a mountainous area filled with waterfalls. And I don't know, my eldering is going down, that's fine. It's not like I can unadult. I'm gonna try and run over there. I missed.
Whoa.
Lol. Okay, I'm gonna turn into a babythin right now. Oh, Ray wants to join us in our server. I don't know how to tell what server this is.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Onyx A, Abyssal Emerald, if Acna 1, yes. Applesauce. Those are the people in the server. that was very accurate. Oh no, Alligator Car told me not to jump on the waterfall. I came kinda close. But it's fine. The Protoceratops grows very fast. And I frankly thought I was already baby-thinned to begin with. So now I'm going to be one spawned in an area I should be. I don't remember why we were over there. Hello, 'tis I. I'm going to scamper on over to you now.
Okay.
Protoceratops in this game is interesting because speaking on... I don't remember what we're supposed to eat. Hold on. Food. Load faster. Load gooder. Load faster. Oop. Is my game disconnecting? No. There you are. There we go. Gleck. We do like the Gleck. This is the Gleck. Okay, so like I was saying with Oviraptorosaurs being gamified, the Isle has started a new gamified thing, which is to make Protoceratops burrow, which doesn't make any sense considering it lives in a sand dune desert. There are dinosaurs that dig, and there are dinosaurs that are about the same size as Protoceratops that dig. But Protoceratops is not shaped for digging in any way. It's an interesting way to force it to have a niche in a multiplayer game like this, though, because you do have to create niches, whether they had them or not. So it is fun. It is a neat thing, but it is not realistic in any way. We would be much more similar to oryx in real life. That is a type of antelope from Africa. We are not. Are we nocturnal?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I need to sleep and mud.
Yeah.
Are you running toward a muddy?
I'm looking for one.
Oh my goodness, good job. I'm going to sleep under this bush for a little bit then. Rest. Here. Ray says press M and then look under the coordinates. You can see how many players are in the server. Oh, there are 101 players in the server. Information. Hopefully that's helpful. I am speebing right. The speeb is going. All of my stats. Okay, now it's flooded. Okay. I like Protoceratops. Its head is stupid. It looks very funny. It has weirdly forward-facing eyes like a goat. That's hilarious.
Hey, we have another buddy.
Oh my goodness, another buddy. Have you had any luck in finding an unstink?
I'm looking for a spot to make a house.
Oh my goodness, good. I am too small to dig yet.
Cool.
I have to get used to being a tiny prey creature. Oh god, that's a running thing. I am camouflaged. Oh my goodness. Is that that's a Diabloceratops. Hello, purple burr. The Diabloceratops is kind of scaring me, not gonna lie. I am but a babysit. Oh, they're digging just in the ground randomly. Pog, I'm gonna go eat some black.
It's underground.
Oh my goodness. Sippy, sippy. So you said you were digging a burrow?
No.
Oh my goodness. Are you still looking for a good place or for mud and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to tell our buddy. Meanwhile, I'm going to go try to run to where you are.
I'm on something.
Glex, Tapesty. So who wants to hear a fact about Protoceratops? Ooh.
Oh, I pinched my finger.
What are you talking about?
I'm eating a nut.
I cannot hear you.
Good.
Rude. There are some sauropods I shouldn't be running underneath right here. Here I go. So fast. Oh, ice mediumed. There's so many sauropods. This is a bit intimidating. It's a Diplodocus. It's a million Diplodocus. There's a dust, but that's not particularly useful to me now. Hello? Purpley Bear did not read the text. Oh my goodness, you have found mud.
Yes.
Good job.
There's another one? Is that you?
Oh my goodness, that is the person who was where I was earlier. It looks like they did. Also, there's a Diabloceratops, and I don't know why.
They're just vibing.
Oh, I do indeed remember the old Prior Extinction video where I put Pokemon music to the world's shittiest edit. And then it blew up for some reason. I love and hate that video. It's pretty good for like the first 30 seconds, and then it just gets really boring. I like being this skin. It's very dark. I like when animals are very dark and solid color.
I like purples.
Their skin?
Yeah.
Good. Oh, do you want to make me the second leader?
Okay.
That way it'll force everyone to follow you because I'll also follow you. Oh my goodness, the Diabloceratops grew. It's funny how Diabloceratops is in like every dinosaur game now. It is like replaced Zuniceratops as being like this medium Ceratopsian. I am running. Fossils. Dun, dun, dun. I'm gonna speed for a little bit. Oh yeah, look at that growth. Easy peasy. Oh, Purpley Bear says they hear a Tarvosaurus. That's very alarming for us. I will say, whoever created this game just really loves Tarvosaurus. It's very overpowered in my opinion. It's funny how people have preferences and they make them better than ones. It's like the same as the Omniraptor in the Isle.
Your mom's in the aisle.
And that is a lie. It is not true. No one should believe you.
Your mom.
Why are they... Purpley Bear is not very good at digging holes. I think I got accidentally stepped on. Oh, are they attacking? Why are they attacking? You should run away from the Diabloceratops.
Okay.
Why are they attacking us all of a sudden? Why? Oh, they killed me. You should avoid the Diabloceratops. Why did they do that? That was unfortunate. Are you escaping?
Yeah, well.
I'm gonna type. I say, Diablo, why are you killing us Protos? You were vibing with us for so long. Anyways, I'll just go ahead and respawn as a new one. Oh, Ray says, not gonna lie, you should have more subs. You're pretty cool. You're pretty cool!
Sup?
Thank you very much. I'm actually, if you have seen my Aliens project, I am working quite a bit on the third episode. It is going to be coming out eventually. Mr. Alligator Gar says, don't trust RVs. Apparently.
Yeah.
You go, eh. Are you alright?
Yeah, I survived.
Good. I'm
For a
going to...
burrow location.
I am going to speed for a little bit. I don't have nearly as many fun facts about Protoceratops other than the fact that it didn't burrow. It's funny the lengths that dinosaur games go to add burrowing as a feature but not include Oryctodromeus. Things like Oryctodromeus, another thing that I forgot what it's called, and Psittacosaurus actually did burrow. There's direct evidence for it, and yet games like this and the Isle just go, yeah, Protoceratops should dig. You know what else should dig? Dryosaurus. It's very funny. Oh, I am done speaking. Oh my goodness, there is another spawn next to me. Oh, it is purple. I will open up the group chat again. Do.
Bells is in Italy.
What?
Bells is in Italy.
Who is?
Bella.
Oh my goodness, that is very special. Are you looking at the Instantam?
No, I'm digging a house.
Oh my goodness.
It wants to be wide for some reason, though.
Deserved.
Like, ridiculously wide.
You being ridiculously wide.
Yeah.
Is there a mud anywhere nearby?
Yep.
Good. I'm gonna go take a sip. Oh, I do have an interesting fact, just not necessarily about Protoceratops in particular. Ooh, before I do, somebody says, why did I choose this typeface? I can't read the first part. I can read Victoria. I think that says Victoria. Never trust any Irby that does bleed. Lol. Yeah, for some reason the Kentrosaurus are always so mean in this game. And there's a baby Diplodocus.
That's hurting?
Yeah. They can't attack forward though. So F tier.
I can't figure it out.
I'm fine now. I'm gonna go ahead and unstink. Oops, I meant this. T. Okay, so Protoceratops is a ceratopsian, and the ceratopsians are a very interesting group of dinosaurs, as they are pretty much exclusive to the Cretaceous. All the ones that you think of are from the Cretaceous. Do we like, real quick, do we like the horsetails? Not particularly. I do need food pretty bad though. Rest. There we go. And the ceratopsians emerge or diverge from a group of pretty small, bipedal, probably omnivorous, ornithischians, the herbivorous dinosaurs, basically. And they belong to a group, the ceratopsians belong to a larger group called the Marginocephalia. And Marginocephalia includes the ceratopsians as well as the pachycephalosaurids. it's very interesting that both these groups have head ornamentation, but what actually brings them together is not the fact that they have head ornamentation. There are individuals or species and such that do or do not have head ornamentation. What does differentiate those group, or what does characterize the Marginocephalia, is actually that they have an extra bone in their face. The prefrontal bone, I think is what it is called. They have an extra bone, which is what their beak bone is, which is why if you look at the skulls of ceratopsians, like Triceratops, for example, you can see that the beak has its own bone. That is something that Protoceratops also has. That is something that Pachycephalosaurus also has. That is something that, what's a more interesting one? Goyocephaly has. Or Goyocephal? I don't remember if it has an E at the end. Oh, thank you, Victoria. They're subbing right now. Wonk. Welcome to the stinky little candy egg club. I like looking at those Diplodocus, but that baby one is a cantankerous little shit, I tell you what.
He's being so sus for real, for real.
Acting like an authentic baby elephant, though.
Yeah.
Just run up and hit something and then go hee hee hee. Like that adorable clip of the elephant that's just, the baby elephant just runs up to, I think they were guinea fowl, scares them off, trips accidentally, and then runs back to its mother immediately in defeat.
Come to me, Pat.
Oh, do you want me to go to you?
Yes, I'm trying to find this. I have a spot in mine, but I can't find it.
Uh-oh. I'm going to finish speebing first. But yes, the Marginocephalians have an extra bone in the front of their mouth.
So do I. They're not special.
Rude. That bone isn't actually a bone. That's part of your nose that I broke while punching you in the face.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good to know, I guess.
Oh, also, another interesting thing about ceratopsians is our frill. Our frill is actually very interesting because nearly all ceratopsians have this extended frill, and what that is that is the part of their skull which houses the jaw muscles for closing. So it is very likely that the sexual selection for this frill started from sexually selecting for strong bite force. Isn't that interesting? And this part of the skull grows outward because of sexual selection. It does not actually affect the jaw muscles as it protrudes behind it, but it is the bone that the jaw muscles are attached to. And that sort of cycles through sexual selection, where it becomes more and more exaggerated over time, in the same way that the classic iconic example is the peacock's tail feathers. What?
Peacocks would be flightless if tigers didn't exist.
Good. You should be closer to your microphone.
I'm eating pecan.
You and the nut. But that is true. My nutrition is fairly not that great. Are you underground?
Nah.
Where are you?
Running.
Why are you under me?
I'm not.
Eh? On my screen you're like directly underneath me. Oh,
That's weird.
Ray says that they're playing as Pachyrhinosaurus right now. Concretions? Concretions, fossil reference, concretions. Pachyrhinosaurus is a beautiful creature, which is also a ceratopsian. This is true. Now, Ray, would you like to know something fun about Pachyrhinosaurus?
Ray, say no.
It's too late. I'm gonna do it anyways. Oh, now you are not under me anymore. I don't know why it was telling me you were over there.
Because your mom is gay.
Pachyrhinosaurus is very interesting because it's kind of infamously the snow ceratopsian. But Much in the same way that genera today have many species, the genus Pachyrhinosaurus has 3 different species, and only one of them lives northern enough to have experienced snow ever. But because people want to show Pachyrhinosaurus being in the snow, what they do is they mix all 3 species together for animation and paleo art, which is cursed, especially when I relay the information that lions and tigers are in the same genus.
We mix those together, to be fair.
Oh, this is true. Also, you know what's a funnier one to say is that lions and snow leopards are in the same genus.
Yeah.
But they do have different characteristics. Characteristics that don't really overlap, especially in size. And what I mean by that is that the snow Pachyrhinosaurus is the smallest one. Which you could imagine in a place where it snows, that an herbivore is going to find less food. But the snow one also lacks, I should say, a hooked bill. Its bill is not hooked. It is weirdly round and blunt, which is fun. The snow one is the small one, is what I call it. There's also the big one. I am dying for some reason. There's blood on my screen. Oh, I'm being attacked by something.
Um,
I'm up here now. What you gonna do?
well,
Oh, they found a corpse. I'm just gonna sit here for a bit. There is a big Pachyrhinosaurus. There is a small one, the snow one, and there is the one that has the big horn on the front of it. These are 3 different ones. And you may notice that every time you see Pachyrhinosaurus drawn or animated, they will be in the snow, but be the size of the big one, and have the horn of the medium-sized one. Isn't that fun? They are 3 different species. Very often they are all mixed together, which is unfortunate because they're all very interesting in different ways. Also, it's showing you be upside underground again, and I'm very confused by that.
you dear.
You are so rude.
Okay, I found a house.
Oh my goodness. I'm just going to follow where the map says your direction is. Ooh, food, yay. It's working for me already. Okay, now it shows you over there. Interesting. I gotta eat the Zingiberopsis. We call this one the what do we call this one? The funny plant?
Funny bamboo.
The funny bamboo, that's what we call it.
No, I call it that, and you call it the right name like a nerd.
You're gay. Ha! Ooh, this is water.
I dug a hole in the ground.
Good job! I'm going to run over to you.
No, like,
You dug one in real life with your fists by punching?
well, there's a hole in the ground.
Eh? Like a pre-existing burrow?
No, like, it's a hole.
Like a hole into the void?
Yeah.
Don't fall in the void. You're not Roxy Lalonde. You didn't have it coming.
No, I player join.
This is true. These references are going over everyone's heads.
They better not.
Read Homestuck if you're old enough to read teen-targeted things.
Even if you're not, read Homestuck.
Homestuck is great. It's free. It swears a lot, though.
Yeah. But in a funny way.
but in a funny way. Where the honk are you? Okay, I'll just go over here more. I don't know why it's telling me that you're underneath me.
Wonk.
You're so rude, Wonkin. Wait, you're right.
Wonkin, wonkin.
Can you go to the surface of your warren? There's
Give me a
two.
second, let me right.
There's two different ones of your name. I'm gonna safe log and then come back in. I can't find where you are.
Yeah, we need to go to a different server.
That's me humming very loudly.
Good.
I'm going to come back as another Protoceratops, and then I'm going to see if it fixes it.
You gotta...
Why did it not safe log? Safe log again. Although I will say, if it doesn't work again, I think I want to stop streaming and do something else.
Okay.
Because, oh gee, it does not like working for me today. Okay, safe log, please. Safe log. Okay, it worked that time. So I'm going to go ahead and get back in. Earlier, when I was the Gigantoraptor, I kept trying to safe log because I couldn't interact with anything, and it kept not logging. Basically. Let's get back into it. Iguanodon moment. Talk dumb. Get the thumb.
Talk dumb. Get the thumb.
Okay, so assumedly I'm in here. There's two different names for you still.
Hello. You're on top of me.
Is this one you? Are you underground right here?
Yeah. I'm trying to make a house with my work.
Can you come up to the surface? Oh my goodness. Oh. Interesting. Okay. It still says one of you was underground and half dead. That's fine. I'm going to unstink for a bit. I think I have run out of dinosaur facts for Protoceratops, though. Do you have any fun dinosaur facts?
Big head funny.
Big head funny. Well spoken.
Little head funnier.
Little head funnier. Okay. Accurate take.
And to a lesser extent.
What dinosaur do you hope they will add to this game? I hope that they will add Camptosaurus, as Camptosaurus is one of my favorites. What?
Something that glides.
Oh my goodness, do you have any preference as to which one?
Archaeopteryx.
Oh my goodness, that is a good choice.
I made a pitfall on accident. God, I'm so bad at making a house.
Ooh, Ray says, by the way, Prior Extinction is adding Amphiceratops, which is the fake one.
Yeah.
It's also semi-aquatic, and its rival is the Dynama Titan, which is also a fictional dinosaur. That's fun. I do wish that they added Udanaceratops, which is real and pretty closely resembles the one that they're putting in the game and could reasonably be semi-aquatic to begin with. But, c'est la vie. Say the old folks should never know, you never can tell. But yeah, something like Koreaceratops, Udanaceratops would be very well welcomed, I think, into a game. Things that deserve more popularization than, you know, the standard stuff. Oh, I am big enough to dig. Do you need assistance digging?
Yeah, I can't make a narrow house for some reason.
Maybe they changed it.
I'm just built different, I guess.
You know who else is built different? Your mom.
Bream, I give up.
That is okay. Proto flying moment. That is all the time. I fly all the time. I'm just so good at being the Protoceratops that I have mastered it. You just gotta
You left
master
the
the Protoceratops breathing. Ah, that is the hole that goes to nothing. I see. But yeah, this game is pretty fun. Unfortunately, but also fortunately because it is free, it is basically the best dinosaur survival game that exists. The Isle is just incredibly boring and anti-fun a lot of the time. One of the dinosaur games is like, I don't even know how to describe it. You gotta collect items to grow. That's not, that's kind of harsh in my vibe. But this one is fun. I like how it has social requirements. I like how it has cleanliness
Oh, you
requirements.
didn't go a joke.
What?
I said it's harsh in your whimsy.
It's harsh in my whimsy, motherfucker.
You said a bad word on YouTube.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it again. Get ready for this.
No.
Mother trucker, dude.
Fucker, dude.
Hurt like a butt cheek on a stick. Where are the Tabesty foods at? I'm looking for some tasty little morsels. I seem to be at a supreme lack of tasty morsels. What?
Gross tasty maxing.
I'm taste maxing. Taste maxing. I'm Wonka maxing, okay? Get with the times.
Do the times, dumb baby.
Oh god. Alarm call, alarm call, alarm call, alarm call. It does not seem to notice the hole.
Well,
I think we just avoided a predation event. Concretions, my fellow chabs. I wish our typing noise wasn't so loud.
yeah.
No, Purple, why you choose death?
Purple blood?
You're a purple blood.
No.
Yes. You got the mirthful
No.
whimsy for it.
I do, though. I so do.
Do 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 do. Trot, 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 trot. Oh yes, Zingerbloblopsis. Zingiberopsis. What a tasty little snack. D wishes for my scissor face. Actually, here's a fun dinosaur thing to talk about. Again, with the animals being gamified, I accidentally hit the smell button. A lot of the time, ceratopsians in video games have like horn attacks, like rushing horn attacks, wherein they are not really shaped for that. Some of them are, but the majority of them are just fancy horns and show-offy horns.
I'm shaped for it.
What?
I'm shaped for it.
Yes, that's what you're shaped so punchable.
How dare you?
But all of the ceratopsians have what basically equates to a giant scissor for a face. And they are much more likely to just bite things than they are to like attack them with their horns. So instead of imagining Triceratops like rushing at a Tyrannosaurus with like a rhinoceros swipe, which they were capable of doing, but imagine it just biting it. That would hurt so, so much. Actually, that is
You're been
another.
bitten by a parrot? No, that's why you don't find Ceratopsians scary. Even crisp cockatoo can break your finger
This is
easily.
true. And imagine a cockatoo, but like 10 million times heavier. They are not flexing their jaw muscles with the crest for nothing. But
Is that what it's connected to?
yes, the crest thing is an extension of the bone that supports the muscles that close their jaw. Like if you look at a snake or a tortoise or something, you know how they have those two muscle bulges on top of their head?
Wonk.
It is that muscle.
I started developing our territory.
Oh my goodness, I forgot we were territorial. Good job. A neat thing about Triceratops is that there is some evidence for it using its horns to attack predators specifically. It is not definite, but it does suggest that it used the nose horn to attack predators, which makes sense. That's the one that it has the most leverage with. It's not literally attached to its eyes like the brow horns are.
Purple says little aloe.
Oh my goodness. Hopefully it does not find me. I don't know where it is. Oh, it's floating? No, that was a branch. But Triceratops is neat because the two species of Triceratops, Horridus and Prorsus, are the same population at two different periods in time. They did not overlap in time at all because they are the same group of animals in two different times. And so you can see how the species, the genus, both the same because there's only one at a time. You can see how they progress through time, and the biggest difference between Hortus, the ancestral one, and Prorsus, the descendant one, is that Prorsus has a significantly larger nose horn. Now this could just be speciation, or not speciation. What?
You know what else is a large nose horn?
Your pee-pee. Ha!
Your mom.
Rude. It could just be the species drifting in what they find to be sexually selective, but it could also just be that Tyrannosaurus is so scary that the Triceratops were evolving to have a superior way to defend themselves from Tyrannosaurus. That is pretty neat.
Mom.
Your mom.
Okay.
Oh, Ray said something. They say, oh yeah, I did 15,000 damage to an Acrocanthosaurus multiple times while it was trying to fight them. Let's just say it definitely did not want another battle. The best part of the game is deterring predators. Is the best part.
Yeah.
It is the most fun.
Especially if you're just like completely chill otherwise.
Yes. That is why the Gigantoraptor is so fun, I think. There were so many predators there, though.
Yeah.
And the only one in the game that it tells us to be wary of because it outspeeds us. Are y'all in the hole?
Yeah.
Our mirthful Messiah smiled greatly onto our miraculous Warren. It was still an alliteration because if you flip the W in Warren, it becomes an M.
Moral?
Yes.
What the honk does that mean?
It means you're lame. Haha. Are you creating a
Oh, I know
labyrinth?
what it is. Yeah,
Good. Oh my goodness,
not
it is the sky.
particularly on purpose, but
Are you trying to dig to the surface?
no. But I did.
Oops. You cannot burrow because it's too close to rocks and trees.
Oh, this is our, the place to stink at. That's hilarious. Can we have stunk down here?
Huh?
I don't know.
Oh,
It's
we're
very
under the
silly.
ground. Oh, that's hilarious. We should keep that. I'm gonna go back under the mud texture because that was funny. Do.
Wait, we were underground even though we were up above ground?
Yes, it's under the mud texture. If you jump, you'll go above it.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna check that out. Oh, it's so funny.
we
That's a
are
perfect spot for the house.
we are in the fourth dimension now. We rotate the silly, useless third dimension for our own whimsy. For our own amusement. Such cantankerous little sprites we are. Watch as we break the laws of reality with our little Pete's. Sneaky. I think I'm crashing.
Today, John
What?
got a Christmas present.
What?
Today, John got a Christmas present.
Oh my goodness, that is fantastic. I disconnected. Well, you know what? That's a good time to end the stream anyways. Did yours disconnect?
No.
Oh my goodness. Do you want to keep playing for a little bit? I think I'm gonna be done.
I can be done.
Oh, you do not have to. If you want to still play with Purple in your funny home.
Funny house.
Funny house. Alrighty, that'll do it for today. Thank you everyone for joining in the live stream. And as well, if anyone is watching this after the fact, hello.
I also say hi.
Oh my goodness, they also say hi. I don't remember what else to say. I'm pretty tired now, as you can tell, as my speech is slowly deteriorated as the night has gone on. It's 12:50. That is later than I thought it was. That makes sense. Well, once again, thank you everyone for joining. This has been Candy Eggs, everyone's 8th or so favorite queer. And my a good buddy old champ Stinky Somalithan, that's their legal name.
Yeah.
Yeah.